Okay, welcome to my channel, guys. This time around, I want to teach you or talked about some sites, some the places you have to go to bet. It's not always over 1.5, over 0.5, under 1, something like that. Now let's talk about winning margin. And when we talk about winning margin, we correlate it with goal range. Okay, we correlate it with goal range. Then what I mean is this. This is winning margin. You have to correlate it to goal range because these two go hand in hand. It's about and they have high scores. So we are still on the things you can play or the places you can go to get a bigger odd, but of different topic. So the topic is all about playing, how to play winning margin and goal range. Understand? For a win. So now, what does it mean? Home by one, home by two, home by three plus. What it means there is the range. It's still also the range, but what it means specifically is that the home team will win by one, meaning that if the Chelsea scores one and Everton scores zero, you have won the game. If Chelsea scores two and Everton scores zero, you have lost the game. So if Chelsea scores two and Everton scores one, you have won the game. So that's the winning margin. Home by two. If Chelsea scores three and Everton scores one, you've won the game. If Chelsea scores two and Everton scores one, you've lost the game. That is home by two. The other way around, away, if Everton scores two and Chelsea scores zero, you have won the game. Away, if Everton scores 3 plus. Now 3 plus there is all about 3 and above. For example, 3 plus by 3 and above. So which means if, for example, at home, if Chelsea scores 4 and Everton scores 1, you've won the game. If Chelsea scores 5 and Everton scores 1, you've won the game. Understand? But if Chelsea scores something like 3 and Everton scores 1, you've lost the game. So these are the meaning of this winning margin. Okay, so how is the criteria of playing this game? Now, first thing you have to do is to check the teams that are playing, Chelsea and Everton. How consistent has been Chelsea in terms of scoring ability, and if you go to the stats, for example, how has he been in their 5 last games? You can go to SofaScore, all this SofaScore, and all these website or applications that shows that shows goals and that shows winning goals and all those things, and also check it there. Now, if you look at it, you find out that in their game, Chelsea 2024 won 6-0, Everton 2023 won 2-0, and so the two ones we are concentrating now is on this. Say it is not matching. There's a disparity there. So because of that, you don't have to rely on HH new. What you have to do is to go to their last 5 matches. If you don't want to go to the HH new, you can come here and predict the game sharply. So let's see. Chelsea has won to Fulham 2-1, lost. So if you look at that, you find out that Chelsea with Fulham they scored 2 goals. They lost with this, they scored 1. Draw, they had 2. Winning, they had 3 there and have 0-0. On the other hand, Everton, they lost. They have been having consistently. They have 2 zeros and have only 1. They lost. Okay, they have 3 zeros and 1. So these are the places you go and check. So Everton has 3 zeros and 1. Okay, in their 5 games, and Chelsea has average of 2-2. Average of 2. Let's say average of 2. So what does that mean in this match? So Chelsea is likely to win the game, So what, based on what I have just said now, what can you say? How can you put it? If you look at their Chelsea, if you look at their home, if you look at their home, because the way you see the home is lose. The which means Chelsea was at home, they scored one here. Draw. Chelsea was at home, they scored two. Okay. Then win. Chelsea was away. So away. So away is all about art. Anything art like this, art is away. Why anything like this, like a home, this thing is home. So this is if where you can go sharply if you don't want to go to here. Tap on this. And but why we tap on this is for yours to get more clarity. What do I mean? If you tap on this head straight, you get more clarity on it. You check about the winning probability is 65% against 14%, which is average of 3-1, 2-1 as it case. 2-0, no 1-0 there. Average of 2-0, or you can say 2-1, but since Chelsea's at home, so we're looking at 2-0 and 3-1. Are we looking at 2-1 in this case? It might be possible. So now we are talking about goals scored. We're talking about they have 50%. Another place you have to go is that over 1.5. Okay, previous meetings over 1.5. So we are talking about over 1.2 goals to 3 goals in this match. Total goals, 2 goals from 2 goals up. So there will be no 1 goal. So by 1, winning by 1 is off there. Okay. Now you check about both teams to score. It is 50%. Okay. It is 50%. Both teams to score. So which means Everton has a chance to score. So let's give them a 1 and give Chelsea a 2 at least. Okay. Now, you talk about the over 2.5. Over 2.5 is 49%. That is 2-1, 3-1, as the case may be. Okay, which is not actually a good score. So because of the over 2.5 there is 49%, we are basing this game to be a 2-0, 2-1 game. We are not seeing it as a 1-0 and so these are the places you have to go. And then you talk about Chelsea's have done that. Their record, Chelsea's record last matches home. You see that the record is all about win-win. Okay. And if you talk about Everton, it's only 2 wins, 23%. It's not is bad, it's bad. 23% against 50%, and that is 23% against 50%. You see, these are places. That's why history. If you tap on it, you get what you want. Understand? So another place you have to go and position it is that if you look at Chelsea, Chelsea has over 1.5 ability to have over 1.5. That is 2 goals. Of 63%. Sorry, 63% over 2.5. That is 3 goals. Okay. Now, halftime over 0.5. This is the places you go. I will teach you halftime where we can go. This is that's the next topic. So if you look at it, you see that now the potential of both of them to score. Okay, you see that giving both of them to score, both teams to score, 38% of this Everton means 1 goal. If you look at 35% of 100, that is 1 goal. That's 1 goal. Highest they will score there is 1 goal. Now 69% of Chelsea, which means highest they will score there is between 2 to 3 goals. So what are we saying in essence? Why am I analyzing all these things? For you to know that how to play is for you to know how to play. It's for you to know how to play certain games. It's not always by playing. So based on the research we have done there, it means that by one is off. Home team to be win by one is off, unless it is 2-1. Unless it is 2-1, because definitely we believe from there that Chelsea will have to score 2 goals. That comes correlates with the goal range. Now, whatever you play here can also be attributed here. Whatever you play here in the winning margin can also be attributed in the goal range. Sorry. So, which means if you are the one that is selecting 2 games, if you want to play two different games, and you are choosing, first of all, you choose here, it will help you to choose under goal range. So, what are we saying? What we are saying now is that based on analysis we made, the match will not end at 1-0. That there is a possibility of Everton to score one, and also more possibility that Chelsea have to score 2 goals and above. So we are looking at a 2-1 of the range of by one. So if you play home by one, 2-1 is you might get it, but the range by two, we are talking about 3-1 in this case. Yes, or 2-0. So if you play here, you get it. And this is a bigger, very big odds you can go. So it's good to take this risk. But can this occur? It's possible. 3-1 can happen in this match. So what you have to do is you have to make your choice. Okay? You have to make your choice. That's the only thing you can do. Then go to Sofa Score, go to all these better all these live applications where they show you goals and scores. Understand, and do more research on there. Okay. Then where it correlates with, so if you are saying you are sure that 2-1 will work here, understand, it means that the range is between 2 to 3. Have you seen it? If you are sure that by 2 we walk here, that is 2-0. That is 2-1. I mean, that is 2-0 and 3-1. So it still falls here. Do you see it? Now, for it to fall here, for it to fall here, 4-6, it means it has to be 3-1, 2-2, or 3-1, 2-2. So it's still possible. But if this is for the risk takers, so you have to delay. So without wasting much of the time, let us dive in another angle. Okay, let's use a bigger team. Let's use a bigger team to analyze this. That is a short team that is higher than the lesser team. For example, Bayer Leverkusen in this match. Let us. My time is going. Let me just rush it. Bayer Leverkusen. Let's use Bayer Leverkusen and predict based on what we have done. Using Bayer Leverkusen now, for example. Let's go to statistics. Okay, based on what I taught you guys. If you look at the statistics, you check that Bayer Leverkusen 2-0, 2-1, 1-0. Okay, 1-0 for the last 3 matches. So the range is about by 2 and by 1. These are the ranges. That's the things you have to put on your head. Now, if you go to this, you find out that at away, Bayer Leverkusen has one range, 1. They scored 1. So this is range by 0. If it is 1-1, it is by 0. But we are not looking at that way there. We are just looking at the goals they scored. So they only scored 1 goal here. They didn't score here. So which means Bayer Leverkusen, the only one, the only three here, and they lost here. And so if you look at the records of Bayer Leverkusen, it has been poor. So it means that they cannot score more than 3 goals in the match. Now that comes us to search about here the Augsburg. Augsburg, if you look at them, they have 1 here, they have 1 here, and they lost, but they have 1. They won, they have 2. So the average there is 1. And they scored 1. Another away goal, they score 1. Another away goal, no 0. So the average of, so what are we talking about here? What we are talking about here in that sense is that unless you want to go to, I don't want to go to the statistics as in proper. I'm very fast, so that this, so where have to go if you know that Bayer Leverkusen have not been scoring too many goals recently. So where do you go? So you go the range of by two. So you're looking at most 3-1 in the match, okay, or at most 2-0, and you're looking at by one. You're looking at the most 2-1 in this match because Augsburg normally they must score one goal. So we're looking at 2-1 in this match. And basing on there, the range is about 2-3. And if you want to, further it, you can say, and if you look at this, yeah, you can say because of your imagining 3-1. So if you look at it, the odds will correspond to it. This odds 2-3 is 2 points. And this or this, but other odds like 0-1 is 4.5, which is high. Now, if you look at this one by one, which is 3.9, so by 3 plus, they say 3.5. So we are expecting 3-1 in this match. So we are expecting 3-1 so that's why you can come here for the higher odd. We're expecting 3-1 in this match, and we're also expecting 2-0 or 2-0. That's why you come here. You're also expecting 2-1 in this match. That's why you come here. But if you're expecting 3 plus, which means you're expecting 3-1 as well. Okay, that's why it is 3. So that's all I can say. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel, and God bless. Keep on subscribing to my channel. Know how to play these games and play it yourself. Copying games is not healthy for you. And if you are playing your games, don't be so generous in it. Just can take the risk and put an average money or lower money. This is just a fun. Make it a fun. Don't make it a lively a place to as a site to earn your living. It's not good. Thank you and God bless.